neighbors.
Yes.
So we're a little late. This segment was actually planned before the Super Bowl, and
just didn't happen.
It didn't happen. But
so I'm sure there's other things coming up that you can make a delicious, healthy dip for.
Well, absolutely.
And I'm kind of hungry, so I'm excited.
And this is probably one of my favorite appetizers to bring because I love Mexican and I love 7-layer dips. I mean, what's not to love? You've got refried beans, you've got cheese, you got sour cream, but we're all about healthy living, so I have adapted the recipe to make it a lot healthier for everybody.
And it is tried and true. It is delicious. We had it the other night at our burrito in a jar party, and it was amazing.
It was good.
In fact, I didn't know that it was healthy, dairy-free, meat-free until she told me.
Right.
So, pretty good.
So the only thing that's going to change in this 7-layer is I actually made the refried beans from scratch. I didn't today, so you don't have to. I just use just a can of refried beans. So, and all you're going to do, we're going to, I think everybody's had 7-layer dip.
Yeah.
But this is just once again, a healthier
twist on it
version. So I take it out of the can and I just heat it up a little bit because otherwise it's like solid.
It's formed, just like the can.
Just like
it's hard to.
It's hard to spread around and have it look pretty.
Yeah, this is much easier.
Okay. So this is where I'm always a little confused on what layers to go next.
So I always go the meat next. That's what I do, but
yeah, okay. So every time I make it, it's different. So this is our lentil walnut meat that we've made in a previous episode. And so once again, this is going to be dairy-free and meat-free. So it is a complete, it's a vegan.
It's a vegan dish. I mean, this is lentils and walnuts essentially, right? Did you add some seasonings to that?
I did add some seasonings.
And it is so good. I prefer it to ground beef. I absolutely love it. It's delicious.
Oh, that's so much healthier for you. So this, I just added a little bit of salt, pepper, some cumin, and some chili powder.
Okay.
But I made a big batch, and I didn't season the whole batch because I'm going to use some for bolognese. Then we'll use some for like tacos, lettuce wraps. Okay, so I think that's good. So you just do just a small layer of the lentil walnut meat. And then what I have here is just plain unsweetened coconut yogurt. Okay, it tastes like sour cream. It's a little bit looser, but it tastes like sour cream. And I just added some cumin, some chili powder, salt, pepper, and I think that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm just gonna mix it up. It's pretty much all the taco seasonings. I mean, if you want it spicier, you can add some cayenne. Okay, so then we're just gonna take this and we're just gonna drizzle over the top.
Looks amazing.
I wish I would have had this yesterday.
Oh, for Super Bowl?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't get around to making a healthy app either. I had so much going on this weekend and I didn't make a healthy app, and I actually am feeling it today.
I am too.
Sometimes it's just, it seems like it's worth it at the time, and then it's just not the next day.
No. So, okay, so we've got that on, and then I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add a little salsa.
A little salsa? Of course.
Okay.
Of course you're gonna add salsa.
This is a big thing of salsa.
Do you want a different kind of spoon?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fit.
Here, what about one of these, something like that? Does that work?
Oh yeah, that'll be good. We had a lot of salsa yesterday. So then I just take this and I just kind of scatter it on the top here. Just like so. And I'm telling you, don't tell people what's in this. It's a 7-layer Mexican dip.
Yeah.
And they are not gonna know, and they're gonna eat it because that's what we had a couple's burrito in a jar party the other night. So there was men and women. And I had a huge platter of
Yeah,
this.
you made a big round platter of it. It was gone, right?
Yeah, there was just
gone.
a little bit left. So I'm telling you, I think sometimes if you tell people that something's healthy, they automatically think, oh, I'm not gonna like that.
It's not gonna taste good. Or if you say it's dairy free, then they're like, oh, they think, oh, I don't even want to try it.
Yeah.
But if you just, I have to do that with my kids.
Yeah.
Just try it. Don't ask questions.
So you can really do anything at this point. You can add cheese, which we're gonna do some vegan shreds, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But they're delicious. Oh, this is opened. And we get these from Trader Joe's, our favorite place.
Yes,
So they're just
there.
I'm gonna sprinkle a little of these on top. I didn't have any avocados, so normally I do some kind of guacamole on this, but I didn't. I used, well, that was the one healthy dish I made yesterday.
You made guacamole?
I made guacamole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my contribution. Okay, so just a little bit of that.
That's good.
And then I love roasted peppers. So we've got
Yes.
some roasted peppers. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of those on here.
Look how pretty.
You could do onions, you can tailor it to however you want. Another thing that what might be fun is if you make a couple little jars of this up, or some little containers, and then you take that to work.
Oh yeah.
You know, or just have it so that way, if you are going to a party, you just grab it for yourself and go. Okay. We're a little messy. All right, and then I'm gonna add some shredded lettuce because I love
I do too.
a little crunch of the iceberg lettuce. So I'm gonna do that on top, and I shred it pretty fine. Okay.
Then my favorite ingredient next.
This is both of ours
I
actually.
could just eat that whole pile.
So then I'm just gonna put some black olives.
Mark would be picking around that, but that's okay.
Most people do, right?
Yeah.
But that's okay. More for us.
Right.
You could do tomatoes. Like I said, you could do some onions. I'm not a big raw onion person.
No, I'm not either.
I like them.
If they were cooked, I might do better. But this is perfect. I mean, I think there's lots of layers there.
Okay.
Now, do we get to try this?
Yes, and look what I brought.
Oh, these are so good. So you got these at Trader Joe's, right?
No, I actually got them from Restaurant Depot.
Oh,
So
Restaurant
from the
Depot, okay.
distributor. But I would assume it maybe in the, I don't know. I don't know where you can find these, but.
So we were
there's
just
a
talking, this is yucca, and we just recently had these and they were so good. And I Googled, yucca is a part of the, did I say stevia plant? Agave plant. I'm sorry, agave plant, and it's kind of, it looks like a little cactus. It's just like a really pointed little cactus-looking thing. And so I looked at the benefits of it. It says it benefits osteoarthritis, high blood pressure, migraine headaches, inflammation of the intestine, high cholesterol, stomach disorders, diabetes, poor circulation. So, who would have known? I did not know.
I don't feel so bad about the
yucca.
having the chips with the.
Yeah. So let's give it a whirl. So I guess this is what the plant looks like, right?
Nice.
How these are kind of cool. So I guess long, thin plant.
It looks like an aloe vera plant, doesn't it?
It does.
With the big long stems.
It does. It's exactly what it looks like. I mean, I've heard of yucca, but I didn't realize it was part of the agave.
Yeah.
So let's give this a whirl. Let me get a little bit of all your layers here.
I need a black olive.
This is awesome. I didn't get any lentil meat. Let me try one more little bite. Oh my gosh.
I think it needs a little more salsa.
You do?
Well, you know how much I love salsa.
Yes. I like salsa, just not as much as you. Very good. You guys, this is so good. So easy, not an expensive dish, and
It's really not.
I think it's beautiful.
It is.
And so pretty. So you gotta give it a try. And again, don't tell anyone, but just
I'm telling you, yes. You can't tell.
you can't tell. Just a way to take a rather unhealthy appetizer and make it healthy and delicious. Feel good about what you're eating. You'll feel good after you eat it.
Absolutely.
You don't have all that junk.
Like I feel today after Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Let us know what you think. We'll put the recipe below. The lentil walnut meat is in another video, so be sure to check that out. But just check the comments and give it a try.
And actually, I think what I'm going to do is I will include the refried bean, the homemade refried bean, because that would just.
Yes, that was a
Because
great.
that's what I used the other night, and I think that was.
It is
delicious.
better than the canned, and it wasn't hard, right? Super easy. Yeah. There's like 5 ingredients.
Yeah.
So.
Mash and beans.
Yep. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. That is so good.
I know, I need another.
I mean, it's so good.